am Kelly Weber, Executive Director.
I'm Morgan Rasmussen, I'm Managing Director, and we're here today to talk to you guys about how to identify those business builders in your business after you've recruited a new consultant and how to coach them to those expectations and those goals that they have.
Absolutely. I think that's really important because it helps you identify and set expectations between your relationship as the mentor and the consultant. And asking those questions in the beginning, I think, really help to know how to train you. So as you can find, we're going to upload a template in Building Your Best Business so you can reference this.
And this is out on the Facebook group that you guys have been added to. So if you go to the Files tab of the Building Your Best Business Facebook group, you will see a template that is all about how to onboard a new consultant. And within that template, you will see some of these questions and these prompts on what you're going to ask this new recruit to identify how you're going to coach and lead them.
Absolutely. And I think it's really cookie cutter too. You have your template of how you're going to coach somebody, but then the icing on the cake is finding out more about them and what kind of business they want to build. So asking the questions like, how much time are you going to dedicate to this a week? What does success look like to you? Do you want to get your products paid for? Do you want to make $500 a month? Great. So then that comes together. So if you say, I want to make $1,000 a month and go straight to the top, but I only have like 35 minutes a week to work, whoa, let's go back and reevaluate what you can do within that space.
Yeah, and you guys, I think it's kind of normal too when you do sign up a new consultant. Sometimes they don't always know exactly what they want out of the business. They may come to you and say, hey, I just love the products. I want to make enough to get the discount and get the product. But when they start to get into the business and you're working with them really closely, you may find they change their tune. They start to fall in love with this business and the mission more than they thought that maybe they would. And before you know it, they're working, quite a few hours a week on the business, and they're, filling out their goal tracker, and they have these bigger goals for themselves. So I think sometimes up front it's kind of scary to put those big goals out there to your mentor. So really kind of work with them on, figuring out what those immediate goals are with their business, and then what that long-term goal looks like for them.
I think that's really great too. And I always like to say, because when a new consultant comes on board, you're kind of overwhelmed, right? And within this document template of onboarding of that process, that's all your information. You have everything right there. So I always say, like, save this, reference it. It's going to have everything, but don't let it overwhelm you. Just start talking about the products. Put your employees to work, the products that you have, put them to work, get them in face kits, sample them, start your socials, and start talking about the recruiting. And remember, you're the model for how they see the business. You're the model for how easy or hard you're going to make this for them. So if you just help them direct this into their everyday vernacular, the conversations they're already having, they're going to model what you've done for them.
That's so true. I agree. So yeah, you guys, this is, basic how to identify more of your beauty counter hobbyist that you've just signed up versus someone who wants to build maybe a bigger business or has a bigger goal. So really honing in on those questions and what that mentor relationship is going to look like with that person, because we're not going to mentor everybody the exact same way.
Right.
You want to, spend your time with the people who want your time and who are putting in the effort and matching your effort. So I hope that this was helpful, and definitely go back and reference that file in the Facebook group.
Yeah, some of the questions, just really quick to tag on to that, they're going to be, what does success look like for you? Do you want to make $100, $500, $1,000? How many hours a week do you have to devote to Beauty Counter? Are you comfortable with asking somebody to join you in this opportunity?
Are you comfortable with hearing no?
Are you that's in there too.
Is your family on board? Does your husband support you? Or that's kind of a more personal question, but I think just saying do you have the support of people in your support system? Are they on board with you dedicating some time to this new business?
So find out about your new consultant. That'll be really the key to how to coach them, how to get them to their success, what that looks like for them, because bottom line, that's their success, not yours, but your success is reflected in helping them get to that point. So
absolutely.
Check the page.
Yeah.
And you're going to see more of us.
Awesome. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.